Hello everyone, welcome back. Sorry, I had to pull something up. Welcome back. We need to have VR chat. We need to have a talk. Me and you VR chat, and the community actually. Thank you for even watching yesterday's video. If you're returning, thank you for watching yesterday's video. If you liked yesterday's video, thank you. If you subscribed, thank you. Right. Let's go over what's happened the last couple of days. Oh, by the way, I'm Brit Daddy, also known as Liam. The plan is to do VR content, like in VR, but right now I think sitting down, having a talk with a camera on is the best way to go around what is going on in this community that we love. So, let's go over what happened. A couple of days ago, as most of you, if not all of you, are aware, the security update got announced. And we were all like, not happy about it, and rioted, basically, right? And understandably so. We rioted through their Discord. Some people went a bit too far, but we rioted through their Discord. We rioted through removing our VRChat pluses. What else did we do as a community? We stopped playing their game. Their player count went from well over 78,000 to 26,000 or 24,000, if I remember correctly. So we hit them, and that's the main part. We hit them. And they recognized that, they had been hit. So, they release a statement, and I will put it up now. Sorry that I've gone randomly dark. They have said that they are reprioritizing, reorganizing, and changing their internal development roadmap. But I'm pretty sure at some point they said that they weren't going to be changing their roadmap. I don't know. I read something like that in Discord servers that I'm in. Then this is the key part. Let's follow that up with the hard part. We are going to be releasing the update, and we do not have plans or intent to revert or roll it back. So that part for the community is a bummer. It's this part that, in my opinion, is caused me anger. However, we hear you and see you. So they've heard the anger, they've seen the anger, and they've likely felt the anger. Saying that many of modified client... So we hear you and see you. Saying that many of the modified client features that are being lost due to this are extremely important to you, or in some cases allow you to use VRChat at all. When in regards to modification, that added accessibility features that VRChat currently lacks. So they are aware that these mods improved their game, and they still got rid of it. So they're aware that people were doing their job better than them and got rid of it. I will continue to read this statement and I guess patch note, right? It's an update, it's a patch note. But I'm seeing this part here as a statement. It's not an announcement, it's a statement saying that they've gone through with the thing that they probably shouldn't have. So, addressing these concerns and feedback is our highest priority. We are changing our internal development roadmap and priorities to focus on features and additions you want. Currently ongoing projects are being paused, rescheduled, or reprioritized, and resources are being reallocated to account for this change. See, this would be perfect, but we don't know what these projects are. We don't know what they're rescheduling, what these changes are that are now being reprioritized. Because they could have not pushed this update out yet and focused on an update that could be bringing age restrictions. So 18 plus users like myself are not going into lobbies with minors. But no, we don't know. We haven't seen the roadmap. We don't know what's going on. So it's a guessing game to what these are. Anyway, I digest. I will continue reading this statement. In addition to the information we've already had on hand, we have been talking to VRChat communities and community leaders about the changes and additions that they want most, including speaking to communities focused on accessibility to VRChat. We have also been watching and documenting constructive feedback via our typical channels like feedback boards, social media, and this Discord. So, I myself I feel like I've been quite fair to the devs. I feel like I have given constructive criticism. I don't think I've given much feedback, but I have definitely constructively criticized, and I think yesterday's video I gave steps for things that they could do. Obviously, one of my feedbacks was just don't do it. You've seen the anger, you're being hit financially as it is. There's definitely better ways of doing this, and they should have had a plan in place, and they still do not have something in place for when this update rolled out, which is annoying. But I don't know any leaders that they've spoke to. I don't know if I'm in any of these Discords. I haven't seen any of the staff around. Equally, I only know the main stuff that you see on the Discord. Anyway, our first priority for these changes is addressing several accessibility concerns in VRChat. We've got an internal list of improvements we can implement quickly and are fast tracking it through our production and implementation process. We'll be posting more information about those changes today. So it says tomorrow on the update, but it's today. So there will be another video either tomorrow or later tonight when this comes out, and we'll go through it and we'll discuss, whether these are good changes or not. But ultimately, this update should not have come out without these changes being ready. Granted, these changes might just be simple things like closed caption, portable mirrors, better UI for when you're laying down, etc. Things that personally should have been in the game a while ago. But the devs have been known to be quite slow. There's updates that were promised last year that should be out this year. I don't know them updates. I just know that is a common complaint that I have seen with looking through communities. I've been looking at club communities, I've been looking at mod communities, and I've been talking to friends who are affected by this. And, we're going to go through this as well. So, those changes will not be our last. We have more planned and are gathering more information to understand and address more of your needs. As noted before, we are immediately adjusting internal development to address these changes. Thank you for your patience as we work quickly as we address your concerns and your feedback. We'll be back as soon as possible with the first set of updates, changes, and features. The VRChat team. And then, they go through the patch notes, and it's just everything that we know. So, there we go. Brightness again. So, that got released last night, and I was asleep. The update was meant to come out at 7 PM UK time, 24 hours after they initially announced what was going on and the riots ensued. We saw what happened, and they still went through with it. We will have to see what today brings. I personally still disagree with this decision. I'm deeply angered. I'm deeply upset. Don't for 1 minute think that I am not angry or upset about this. I am just trying to make it easier for people to understand. Now, there's a screenshot that I've got on my monitor here. I don't know where this article comes from. I don't know who's asked this question to the VRChat team, but this is something that I feel like we have to mention. We asked the VRChat I can't English, bear with me. We asked VRChat incorporated a few questions about the changes, where we made sure to ask, do you feel it is fair to ban mods that make a game functional for people, to which they replied, it is likely that users will be able to recreate many of the features they will quote-unquote lose with both of these systems. We've already seen some users in the community start to work on doing so. They know communities are working on getting mods back, getting past the anti-cheat, getting through this system that they have implemented for security. And they're monitoring it, they're watching it happen. And by the sounds of it, they're going to let it happen. Which begs the question, why let it happen in the first place? Why release the update in the first place when you know what is already happening? The anti-cheat got broken within half an hour of the beta releasing. Things don't add up back at their headquarters, and maybe there's just something that I'm missing, something I'm not understanding, but that just doesn't add up with the statement that they released last night. So, like, what's the point? Once again, I'm going to give my opinion towards the end of the video, so just, continue watching, and yeah. Now, for myself personally, I have spoken to a couple of friends just to get their views, and most of us are just upset that we haven't got portable mirror. We can't use ESP or teleport to see where our friends are. Now, obviously there are maps where I can teleport to friends, but not every map creator has added these features, or maybe they don't know how, and that's fine. If you're a map creator and you don't know how to add these things, it's not your fault. If you're a map creator or an avatar creator, don't for 1 minute think that you need to do something to your creations, your creativity, to abide by these decisions. But anyway, I have a friend who relied on mods to be able to even load up the game, to be able to play the game on their laptop, I think it was, or their PC. And now they've lost their social interaction with other people in a social game because of an anti-cheat, which is designed to stop people from cheating in competitive games. It is used in Fall Guys, Fortnite, Apex, games that are designed for competitive gameplay. VRChat is not designed for that. VRChat is designed to socialize. Yet here we are discussing about people that can't play because they are being blocked by their system because of an anti-cheat. It doesn't help anyone. This update has not helped anyone. The deaf community are struggling. Certain disabled communities are struggling. And some of them can continue to struggle. The disabled community are the ones that need to be prioritized first. After that, prioritize the more able players. But as a whole, they have completely fucked over their community. The players are moving to Chill Out VR, Neo's VR, Horizon Worlds on the Quest, Rec Room. They have killed something beautiful. And now I'm giving my opinion. I will give it a week. See what happens in the next week, and we'll see what happens, right? But personally, I do not believe this is the way they should have gone. I do not believe, after all that backlash, they should have gone that way. They have, as I said, ruined something beautiful. I have well over 2,000 hours in this game, making plenty of friends, laughing, joking, And yes, I personally used mods for my own entertainment. They've already said they're not going to ban people for admitting this, etc. So, if you use mods, what mods did you use? Because, and how did it help? Because I would use EMM, the menu, to disable dynamic bones so I could handle public lobbies better, a quality of life feature. Because they are pushing the Unity engine probably a bit further than it should, with the player counts, the type of hardware it's requiring. Ultimately, VRChat have broken their trust with their community. They have become very disengaged with the community after this update, in my opinion. I feel like the community aren't going to trust them as much, as the trust was already fractured because of updates not coming that were needed, etc. But now it is becoming to a point where it is beyond repair. And yeah, I don't know. I've got a note here to say what else we can do as players. Just keep removing your VR, keep, disconnecting VRChat Plus. Go to other VR social games. Let's not have a monopoly where it's based on one game. Let's go and discover new VR games. Let's go and meet new people on other games that may have never played VRChat, but they've only played this one, and tell them why we're all moving over. Let's try and recreate that beautiful thing that we all have in common, and that is the love for VR socializing. Anyway, I ranted on for too long. If you enjoyed this video, like, subscribe, comment, and it's Liam, and I'll see you later when we find out more about what they're doing. Peace out, everyone. Bye.